Are starting back up, but there may not be enough teachers to staff them. In a survey by Education Week, a third of teachers said they were likely to leave their job this year. Now, that's compared to the typical 8% in a year. Reasons behind it could be the uncertainty of what the classroom will look like, plus older educators and those with underlying health problems being vulnerable to coronavirus. For those that do stay, layoffs are possible as schools may be forced to slash their budgets in the struggling economy. Now to a News 5 original, piling on during a pandemic.
Teachers aren't doing enough work.
Teachers targeted while facing the added pressure of starting a new school year remotely.
They should get paid, because they're doing our work.
Finding themselves shamed on social media.
It's hurtful, and we take it personally.
Well, after a spring full of thanks, educators in the Berea City School District speaking to our Mike Brookbank about the abrupt change in attitudes across Northeast Ohio.
Some teachers left with whiplash coming off of last school year when parents got a reality check on just how difficult educating children can be. Fast forward a few months,
there's quite a misperception.
And now educators are reading comments online that they're being lazy.
There's a lot of hours going into preparing
or treating their time without children in the classroom as an extended summer vacation.
There's this thought and perception out there that we don't want our kids in school, but we very much do.
Nick Dorr, an intervention specialist at Berea Mid-Park Middle School, tells me overall frustration about the pandemic is fueling the flames.
It's completely understandable.
But instead of targeting teachers, Dorr wants parents and people in the community to hit the pause button.
That's really what we need right now is some grace, understanding, and empathy as we're all living in a really challenging time.
It's being taken out on maybe the people that it shouldn't be taken out on.
Carrie Rice, a math teacher at the high school, tells me family, friends, and neighbors have been supportive and know the struggles.
Social media, on the other hand, has been many times the opposite.
She tells me the last few months have been anything but a vacation, as she and her colleagues scramble to make remote education as successful as possible.
We truly have been working very hard this summer, and especially the past few weeks, probably harder than we've ever worked before.
Berea City School Superintendent Tracy Wheeler,
they're not at home on a vacation,
is telling her staff to try and ignore the negative comments.
I try not to read them.
And to not engage with those who post them.
We're not who you think we are, and you've got to give us a chance to do it the right way.
At the end of the day, these educators are on the same page as frustrated parents.
We want to see your kids.
Families, we want your kids back in the classroom just as much as you do.
Reporting in Berea, Mike Brookbank, News 5.